When your twin flame feels you pulling away, this is what happens inside him. Today, I want to talk to you from the soul about something that perhaps only you have experienced in silence. That moment when you finally let go, when you stop chasing, when you choose yourself, and suddenly everything shifts. If you're here, it's no coincidence. Your soul asked to hear this. Subscribe now to the channel so you don't miss any message that could change your life and your relationship with your twin flame. There are things that cannot be explained with words, only with vibrations. I'm talking to you, woman who has loved without limits, who has waited in silence, who has cried in the darkness of her room, wondering if he would ever feel the same. But now, just when you emotionally surrendered, when you stopped fighting and simply released, something profound started to awaken in him. The masculine, who seemed cold, distant, and even indifferent, begins to feel an internal fire that he cannot explain, a force that pushes him toward you without him being able to resist. Before we continue, I want to ask you something from the heart. Make sure right now that you are subscribed to this channel. I don't want you to miss any sign, any revelation that could bring you even closer to your twin flame. Every message we upload here is a piece of the puzzle that the universe is building with you. If you're already subscribed, thank you for trusting. And if not yet, this is the perfect moment to do it. The moment you decided to step back was the moment everything changed. Not because you stopped loving him, but because you finally started loving yourself. And that shift in energy, that transformation in your vibration, travels faster than light through the invisible thread that connects you both. He feels it, even if he doesn't understand why. Something in the air changed. The woman who once cried for his attention now emits a different light, a security that bewilders him, and at the same time attracts him like never before. What is happening inside him right now is a storm, an internal battle between his mind and his heart. He wakes up with the impulse to look for you, but within minutes his mind fills him with doubts and fears. And this cycle repeats again and again, day after day. His nights become longer, restlessness grows. The guilt for what he didn't say, for what he didn't do, for the times he denied you, begins to weigh inside him like a rock he cannot move. He starts having dreams where he sees you happy, fulfilled, even in the arms of another man. This awakens in him an unknown urgency. The fear of losing you forever will be the trigger you've been waiting for. That internal panic that makes him realize he might lose the only woman who truly understood him, who saw beyond his masks, who loved him even when he didn't love himself. Let me tell you what he's experiencing right now. He wakes up at night, remembering your voice, your gestures, your laugh. He begins to feel your absence like never before, and what was once denial now transforms into desperation. You, in your surrender, have activated an ancestral code between twin flames. That moment of release, far from pushing him away, connects him directly with you at an energetic level impossible to control. He feels the urgency to find you, to understand why suddenly he cannot stop thinking about you. Perhaps you wonder if this change is real or just another illusion. But let me tell you something. When a twin flame woman surrenders for real, without expectations, without fears, the universe begins to move all the necessary pieces for the reunion. And he, although he doesn't understand what is happening to him, will start looking for signs in every corner of his life. You'll see him more restless. You'll feel him in your dreams. You'll experience a wave of sudden emotions that don't belong to you, but that pierce through you as if they were yours. Because right now his soul screams for you even when his ego tries to silence it. He will remember moments he had buried. He will smile without wanting to when thinking of you, and at the same time he will feel fear. Fear of the intensity of what he feels. Fear of losing you forever. Fear of not knowing how to approach you after so much time in the shadow. It's likely he'll try to run away again, that he'll invent excuses, that he'll seek refuge in distractions. but inside him the truth has already been planted. The seed of love he denied so much is sprouting with a force that even he doesn't know how to manage. And while all this happens, your task is not to chase him or look for him. Your task is to maintain your high vibration, follow your path, trust the process. Because in the story of twin flames, when one surrenders with love and acceptance, the other inevitably begins to awaken. He will start seeing your face in unexpected places, hearing songs that remind him of you, having coincidences that the universe places in his path like a spiritual whisper, like a subtle scream that tells him, "She already surrendered, now it's your turn." Invisible movements have already begun to happen. People close to him will start mentioning your name, even without knowing why. The universe will use all possible means to push your twin flame toward you. At night, he will wake up startled with the sensation that he's losing you. That fear will become his greatest engine. He will no longer be able to sustain the indifference he faked so much. His mind will fight, but his soul will drag him toward you with a force he doesn't understand or control. He might try to look for you on social media, review your statuses, your photos, your publications, even if you never gave him signs of waiting for him. Because when a twin flame woman surrenders for real, the vibration of her energy crosses any distance. The most shocking thing is that he will start feeling what you felt for so long. That mix of desire, nostalgia, anguish, and unconditional love all at once. And although he tries to hide it, his body will betray him. Palpitations, insomnia, constant thoughts about you. His friends will notice that something in him changed, that he's quieter, more distracted, more absent, as if his mind was somewhere else. Because that's how it is. His mind, his heart, and his spirit will be with you, even if physically he's still far away. Every conversation he has, every song he listens to, every place he goes, everything will remind him of you. Even places where you were never together will start having your energy, because that's how the call of souls that are destined works. Maybe he'll seek advice, ask someone he trusts about what he feels, perhaps even consult tarot looking for answers about you. And the universe, once again, will move all the pieces so that the signs are clear. His place is by your side. And meanwhile, you will feel waves of unexpected emotion. One day, you'll wake up with your heart racing. Another day, you'll feel a deep calm, as if his soul embraced you in silence. Because on the spiritual plane, the distance is already disappearing. This process is magical, but also challenging. It requires patience, faith, and a lot of connection with yourself. This is not the moment to step back or doubt what you feel. Surrender doesn't mean resignation, it means fully trusting in divine timing. You'll see how the universe sends you confirmations, repeated numbers, lucid dreams, even chance encounters with people who will speak to you indirectly about him. Nothing will be coincidence from now on. Everything will have a purpose. You may remember painful moments of this connection, but now you'll understand that every tear was necessary to reach this point. Because when you healed, you gave permission to the universe to start healing your twin flame's heart. Don't be surprised if in the coming days you feel his energy closer than usual. You might even notice his presence in your room, as if a soft breeze passed over your skin. That's him looking for you on the ethereal plane. And although his ego tries to resist, the pain of separation will make him understand that true love cannot be ignored. That internal battle that you already lived, now it's his turn to face it. And believe me, it won't be easy. He will start to doubt everything he thought he knew. His certainties will crumble. His defenses will fall. Remember that God's times are perfect. Nothing happens before or after what was planned for you both. This stage of surrender and masculine awakening is part of a greater plan that you both chose before coming to this world. Keep your energy elevated. Surround yourself with things that make you happy. Take care of yourself like never before, because every step you take toward your well-being is a direct call to your twin flame's soul to wake up once and for all. And while he debates between his mind and his heart, you will be his lighthouse, the light that will guide him back, even if he cannot see it clearly now. The connection between twin flames knows no limits, and you are about to experience that in a way you never imagined. What is occurring inside him goes beyond what his words could express. There is a silent struggle, a war between his reason and his heart. He wakes up with the impulse to look for you, but in a matter of minutes, his mind fills him with doubts and fears. And this cycle repeats again and again, day after day. Maybe you wonder why now, just after your surrender, everything seems to change. The answer is simple and profound. Your vibration has taken a complete turn. You no longer emit the energy of lack or desperation. Now your frequency speaks of acceptance, self-love, and pure connection. He feels it, even if he doesn't understand the reason. He feels that something in the air changed, that the woman who once cried for his attention today emits a different light, a security that bewilders him, and at the same time attracts him like never before. From this moment on, he will start having dreams where he sees you happy, fulfilled, even in the arms of another man. This will awaken in him an unknown urgency. The fear of losing you forever will be the trigger you've been waiting for. His emotions will be so intense that you'll see him act contradictorily. He may look for you one day and the next disappear. Don't take it as rejection. It's simply the way his ego tries to resist the call of his soul. The universe will continue creating synchronicities impossible to ignore. Songs that speak of you, numbers that repeat around him, people who unintentionally mention your name. Everything will be a direct message that will push him toward you. He will also notice it in his physical body, chest pains, knots in his throat, insomnia. His entire nervous system will enter alert mode because every cell of his being knows that something transcendental is about to happen between you. And meanwhile, you will continue moving forward, following your path with confidence. You know that this process is not just about union with him, but also about your own spiritual expansion. Every step you take toward your best version brings him closer to you. You'll see how unexpected opportunities start coming into your life. New people, new experiences. The universe is rewarding you for having released with love, because by surrendering, you allowed energy to flow in a perfect and natural way. Remember, the bond between twin flames is indestructible. No matter how much he tries to escape, his soul will always return to the origin, and that origin is you. Therefore, don't doubt what you feel. Don't question the signs. Trust fully. And if these days anxiety invades you, breathe and repeat to yourself, my connection is protected. Everything happens in perfect time. My twin flame and I are destined to meet when we are both ready. Right now, there is advice I want to give you. Stay open to the unexpected. You may see him in a place where you never imagined. You may receive a message from him at the least expected moment. Don't close yourself to any possibility. Also, don't be surprised to feel his energy stronger in moments of calm. That is his soul touching yours on invisible planes, sending you the message that he is closer to awakening than you believe. Trust the signs the universe sends you. If today you came to this message, it wasn't by chance. It was because his soul asked for answers, and here you have them. He is in his process, and although he doesn't see it now, he will soon take the step that his heart is demanding. Meanwhile, be grateful for this process. Every tear, every wait, every silence, everything is making sense now, and what is coming will be much greater than your mind could imagine. Now, I want you to imagine for a moment what he is feeling right now. That whirlwind of emotions that overwhelms him, that need to understand why suddenly he cannot get you out of his mind, what seemed secure in his world. Suddenly it is crumbling. His logical part tries to look for explanations, but none make sense. He doesn't understand why he dreams of you so frequently, or why his heart beats faster when hearing a song that reminds him of you. He feels a void he cannot fill with anything or anyone. And although he tries to distract himself, life will be in charge of putting your name and your energy in every corner of his day. Even in the most unusual places, a sign will appear that will take him back to you. Even if only in thought, even his conversations will change. Without realizing it, he will talk about you with friends, mention memories with you, or confess that there is someone he cannot get out of his mind. All that is part of the process. It's the emotional awakening you've been waiting for. The nights will become longer for him. Restlessness will grow. The guilt for what he didn't say, for what he didn't do, for the times he denied. You will begin to weigh inside him like a rock he cannot move. And meanwhile, you will continue shining. You will continue vibrating high, advancing in your life purpose. That renewed and authentic energy of yours will be like an impossible-to-ignore magnet for his soul. You'll see how he tries to approach in indirect ways. He may start liking your posts or simply hanging around places where he knows you might be. It won't be coincidence. It will be the universe pushing him toward you. It's also possible that he'll start feeling jealousy for no apparent reason. The simple idea of seeing you with another person will emotionally destabilize him, and no matter how much he tries to appear calm, inside he'll be in a real storm. His ego will fight with all its strength, but the call of the soul will be stronger. Little by little, his mask of coldness will break. You'll see him more vulnerable, more human, more real, and that will be the beginning of a transformation that will have no turning back. Deep down, his soul knows that the time has come to face what he feels for you. He won't be able to keep escaping, and although it may still take him a while to take the definitive step, his energy is already walking in your direction. Remember that you are also an active part of this process. Your faith, your serenity, and your self-love are the keys that keep the portal between you open. Every day you choose to trust is one more step toward the reunion. Don't ignore the signs you've been receiving lately. If you hear a name repeated times, if you dream of him more than normal, if suddenly emotions assault you that you cannot explain, it's because he is thinking of you with an intensity he has never felt before. Very soon, you will have the certainty that everything you lived had a greater purpose. The weight, the pain, the silence, everything prepared you for this moment of transformation in your twin flame connection. Now I ask you again with much affection, have you subscribed yet? Do it right now. That way the universe will know you are ready to receive every new message that will help you understand, step by step, what is coming. You are not alone in this process. Millions of souls around the world are living exactly the same thing. And here together we are forming a community of women who decided to awaken and live their destiny of true love. Your twin flame is feeling much more than you imagine, and the best thing is that this is just beginning. Now, pay close attention. What is happening inside him goes beyond what his words could express. There is a silent struggle, a war between his reason and his heart. He wakes up with the impulse to look for you, but in a matter of minutes his mind fills him with doubts and fears. And this cycle repeats again and again, day after day. Maybe you wonder why now, just after your surrender, everything seems to change. The answer is simple and profound. Your vibration has taken a complete turn. You no longer emit the energy of lack or desperation. Now your frequency speaks of acceptance, self-love, and pure connection. He feels it, even if he doesn't understand the reason. He feels that something in the air changed, that the woman who once cried for his attention today emits a different light, a security that bewilders him and at the same time attracts him like never before. From this moment on, he will start having dreams where he sees you happy, fulfilled, even in the arms of another man. This will Awaken in him an unknown urgency. The fear of losing you forever will be the trigger you've been waiting for. His emotions will be so intense that you'll see him act contradictorily. He may look for you one day and the next disappear. Don't take it as rejection. It's simply the way his ego tries to resist the call of his soul. The universe will continue creating synchronicities impossible to ignore. Songs that speak of you, numbers that repeat around him, people who unintentionally mention your name. Everything will be a direct message that will push him toward you. He will also notice it in his physical body, chest pains, knots in his throat, insomnia. His entire nervous system will enter alert mode because every cell of his being knows that something transcendental is about to happen between you. And meanwhile, you will continue moving forward, following your path with confidence. You know that this process is not just about union with him, but also about your own spiritual expansion. Every step you take toward your best version brings him closer to you. You'll see how unexpected opportunities start coming into your life. New people, new experiences. The universe is rewarding you for having released with love, because by surrendering you allowed energy to flow in a perfect and natural way. Remember, the bond between twin flames is indestructible. No matter how much he tries to escape, his soul will always return to the origin, and that origin is you. Therefore, don't doubt what you feel. Don't question the signs. Trust fully. And if these days anxiety invades you, breathe and repeat to yourself, "My connection is protected. Everything happens in perfect time. My twin flame and I are destined to meet when we are both ready." Right now, there is advice I want to give you. Stay open to the unexpected. You may see him in a place where you never imagined. You may receive a message from him at the least expected moment. Don't close yourself to any possibility. Also, don't be surprised to feel his energy stronger in moments of calm. That is his soul touching yours on invisible planes, sending you the message that he is closer to awakening than you believe. Trust the signs the universe sends you. If today you came to this message, it wasn't by chance. It was because his soul asked for answers, and here you have them. He is in his process, and although he doesn't see it now, he will soon take the step that his heart is demanding. Meanwhile, be grateful for this process. Every tear, every weight, every silence, everything is making sense now, and what is coming will be much greater than your mind could imagine. Please, before continuing, verify again. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? This journey is just beginning, and I want you to be here to receive every message your soul needs to hear. The connection between you is already being rewritten, and the next sign may arrive sooner than you imagine. What he is experiencing right now cannot be put into simple words. It's a complete revolution of his internal system. Everything he thought he knew about himself, about love, about connections, is being questioned. And you, even from a distance, are the catalyst of this transformation. Your energy of surrender is louder than any word you could have said. He feels it in his chest, in his sleep, in his daily routine. Suddenly everything reminds him of you, a stranger's perfume on the street, a phrase in a movie, a color, a place. Everything connects back to you as if the universe conspired so he cannot forget you. And the more he tries to run, the more intensely he feels you. At night, when the world is silent, he lies awake, staring at the ceiling. His thoughts travel to you involuntarily. He remembers conversations, looks, moments that at the time seemed insignificant, and now shine in his memory like precious treasures. He wonders if you think of him too. He wonders if what he feels is real, or just an illusion of his desperate mind. But deep down, in that place where the soul speaks without filters, he knows. He knows you are different. He knows that what you shared goes beyond logic. He knows that losing you would be losing a part of himself he didn't even know existed until he met you. And that terrifies him more than anything else, because recognizing it means being vulnerable. It means accepting that he needs you. It means surrendering his control, his pride, his fear. And the masculine twin flame, in his awakening process, struggles fiercely against this truth. His ego screams that he doesn't need anyone, that he can do it alone, that opening his heart is dangerous. But his soul whispers your name in the silence. And every day, that whisper becomes louder, more insistent, more impossible to ignore. Very soon, that whisper will become a scream. And when that happens, nothing will be able to stop him from looking for you. Not his fear, not his pride, not the distance. You will feel it before it happens. Days before he takes the step, you will feel a shift in the energy, a sudden peace, a knowing smile, an inner certainty that everything is aligning. Trust that feeling. It's your soul confirming that divine timing is arriving. Meanwhile, continue taking care of yourself. Continue honoring your path. Continue choosing yourself every day, because that is what keeps your vibration high and what makes the reunion possible. The more you love yourself, the easier it will be for him to love you without fear. The more you choose your peace, the more he will feel the call to be part of that peace. This is the sacred dance of twin flames. One steps back to allow the other to step forward. One surrenders to allow the other to awaken. One chooses herself to teach the other that love begins within. And although it may seem like a game of push and pull, it's actually a divinely orchestrated process, so both can reach the level of consciousness needed for union. You are exactly where you need to be. He is exactly where he needs to be. And the universe is working tirelessly behind the scenes to align every detail, every circumstance, every person that needs to intervene for your paths to cross again at the perfect moment. Don't despair. Don't doubt. Don't give up on yourself or the connection, because what you are living is not a punishment, it's a preparation. You are being refined, polished, elevated to a version of yourself that can sustain the intensity of this sacred love. And he is going through his own process, his own death and rebirth, his own journey to his authentic self. When you both have completed this cycle, when you both have healed what needed to be healed, when you both have remembered who you really are, the reunion will not only be possible, it will be inevitable, and it will be more beautiful, more conscious, more profound than anything you could have imagined in the beginning, because you will not come together from need, but from wholeness. You will not come together from fear, but from love. You will not come together to complete each other, but to expand together, to create together, to serve together the greater purpose that brought you to this earth as twin flames. So breathe, beautiful soul. Trust, surrender, allow, and know that every moment of this journey, even the painful ones, even the confusing ones, even the lonely ones, is taking you closer to the love you were born to live. The universe has not forgotten you, your twin. Flame has not forgotten you, and the best is yet to come. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying until the end of this message. If these words touched your soul, I ask you to leave a like on this video. That will help YouTube understand that this content is relevant and show it to more people who, like you, are living the twin flame process. Together we can create a network of light and love that expands to every corner. If this information resonated in the deepest part of you, I want to invite you to leave here in the comments the phrase twin flame, infinite love. That will be our way of knowing that this message arrived exactly where it had to arrive, directly to your heart. And before you go, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel and activate the notification bell. Every video we publish here is carefully channeled to accompany you in every stage of your process. I don't want you to miss any sign, any guidance, any message that could be the push you need for your next step. Remember, every time you give a like, comment, or share this content, you are creating a cycle of positive energy that returns to you multiplied. And who knows, maybe in the next video, you'll find exactly the answer you've been waiting for so long. This space is your spiritual refuge. Here you will always find a message that will speak directly to your soul. So don't just subscribe. Come back, share, leave your mark on each video, because every word I deliver to you comes with the intention of healing, guiding, and strengthening your twin flame connection. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting, and remember, the best is yet to come.